Let's say you have just finished editing the voiceover for your next YouTube video. Then I guess your timeline looks similar to this, right? Common practice now is to apply a crossfade transition to each cut in order to give your voiceover the final touch and to make it sound super crisp. And to do that, you could go to the effects panel, search for crossfade, drag and drop it onto each cut individually, which of course would take you forever. So instead you right click onto the effect and select set selected as default transition. Then all you need to do is to right click on each cut and select apply default transition from the drop-down menu. I'm a Mac automation expert with over 20 years of experience, and in this video I'd like to show you how you can add a crossfade transition even faster with only one shortcut by creating what I like to call a super shortcut for it. And thanks to an automation method I developed myself over the years, you won't need any coding skills whatsoever and can easily do it yourself. Please head over to the shortcut settings in Premiere Pro first of all and make sure you have assigned the following two shortcuts: Timelines, Shift+V, which will highlight the Timelines panel, and Apply Audio Crossfade Transition, Command-Option-Control Shift+D. Also please make sure you have the free trial version of the App Better Touch tool installed on your Mac. Navigate to this new icon up here, click on Configuration, and then let's create our new super shortcut. Click on these three little dots up here. Add a new trigger by clicking on the plus symbol in the left column and select Reusable Named Trigger in the right column. Rename it to Left Click and Audio Crossfade. If you haven't done it already, add another reusable named trigger, but this time rename it to Workflow Speed. Click on the plus symbol in the middle column, select the action called Pause Execution, Delay Next Action Blocking from the drop-down menu in the right column and set its value to 1 second. Now highlight our left click and audio crossfade trigger again and add the first action to our workflow by clicking the plus symbol in the middle column. To make sure the Timelines panel is highlighted, click into this blue text field and hit Shift+V on your keyboard to record the shortcut as an action. Add another action called Trigger Named Trigger and write Workflow Speed into the text field in the right column. Now duplicate this action a couple of times and make sure that all actions of our workflow are separated by one of these Workflow Speed trigger actions. This allows us to adjust the overall speed of the automation at the end very easily. Click on the plus symbol down here again to add our next action. Type left click into this search field in the right column and select the action called left click at current mouse position. Next comes the keyboard shortcut action Command-Option-Control Shift+D. And the last action you want to add is called Show HUD Overlay, which will serve as a subtle visual confirmation that the workflow has ended. In the right column, click into the text area and insert the green checkmark emoji, for example. Set the duration to 0.2 seconds, set it to screen with mouse, and change the position to at mouse location. Offset it a little bit by changing the X value to 2 and Y to -5. Set the window level to maximum float on top and change the HUD's width and height to 90 pixels. Finally, make sure to set the opacity of both the background and border color to 0. And our left click and audio crossfade workflow is already finished and ready to use. Now all that's left is to assign a trigger to our workflow. To do so, click on this little keyboard icon up here, then click on the plus symbol and now record any key combination you like. I'm going to assign it to a key of this used additional keyboard I have prepared in order to turn it into a really fancy customized stream deck for Premiere Pro. So in my case, I press this key and change the trigger condition from works on all keyboards to works on keyboards with same type as used for recording to avoid activating the workflow when I press the same key on my regular keyboard. When your key combination is saved, click on the plus symbol in the middle column, add the action called Trigger Named Trigger and type the name of our reusable named trigger into this text field in the right column. Now let's test it. I hover my mouse cursor over this cut between the two audio clips and hit the assigned key. It works just fine, but it's still pretty slow because we have set the delay between each action to 1 second with our workflow speed trigger, remember? To speed it up, just select the trigger in the left column in Better Touch tool, then click on Pause Execution, Delay Next Action Blocking in the middle column, change the delay to 0.5 seconds, and now let's run it again. And as you can see, it adds an audio crossfade transition super fast now and with only one keystroke. And if you found this video helpful, please consider returning the favor by hitting the like button down below and by subscribing to my channel. I have planned literally hundreds of new tutorials already and I upload 4 new videos every week. Thanks for watching.